Well, I caught it on camera. I've had them separate for almost a week. He went to roost in that one pen by himself, and they went with the hens, so. Might just have fertile eggs, we'll see. Well, I missed that one, but he was on her back. So he's done got both hens in a span of 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know why he's picking at her head. So he was on her back. Well, hey guys, welcome back to Waters Family Homestead. Well, today is the Wyandottes and the turkey hens and Junior's day to get out and scratch. I'm only letting them out when I'm home. I don't know if that thread is gone. I have not seen that hawk in, since that day. So it's been about 4 or 5 days total. But separating the blue Orpingtons from the Wyandottes and such will tell me which ones are laying, better. And I'm gonna tell you, I was getting 2 or 3 eggs a day from the first 3 blue Orpingtons in with Tom. And I took the other 3 and put in there with them a couple of days ago. I'm still only getting 3 eggs a day. So half of them are laying, half of them aren't. But the Wyandottes and the turkey hens, I got 1 turkey egg today. And I got 4, yep, I think 4 from the Wyandottes. So they're laying over, a little over half, 50%. So anywho, and the turkeys are doing well. Hey, I think these females have been wanting to get out for quite a bit. But the Rhode Island Reds are doing really well. I threw them some scratch over here, and you see some of them would just soon go out and peck in the grass. And it's starting to turn green in here, guys, which is a good thing. It's not as green as what's outside the fence, but so I didn't even throw probably half a cup of scratch out there, and they're eating it. Let me see if I can zoom in. You can see that scratch, but most of them are just as happy out here in the grass as they are getting scratched. So anyway, I think I ended up with 17 chicken eggs a day and 1 turkey egg. Now, I could be off on my numbers. I haven't officially added them up. Let's see. I got 9. All the Rhode Island Reds in the barnyard mix, they laid 9 eggs for 9 hens. And I got 3 from the blue Orpingtons. That's 12. And I got 4 from the Wyandottes is 16, and 1 turkey egg makes 17 eggs today. And that's what I counted in the basket. So I got the numbers right for a change. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all I am still working on projects and trying to protect my flocks as much as I can. And see, they haven't been out in quite a few days. So they're hitting the scratch a lot harder than the barnyard mix and the Rhode Island Reds were. But anywho, I did have an unexpected expense this week. I was doing laundry last week, and my washing machine started sounding like maybe a screw fell out of my pocket or something that I missed and got down inside the washer, and like it was grinding that screw. But it washed and worked fine. So, I wasn't going to leave it full of dirty clothes and water. So I let it finish, and I called the repair guy today, or yesterday actually, and he came out, or day before, and he came out this morning and looked at it and said it's the water pump, that the part that's dropped is basically what holds the bearing in place. And it's rubbing as the pump's running. He said eventually it'll lock up and burn the belt off. He said, no big deal. Belt's $10. So he did not have the pump on his truck. He said he would be back Tuesday, which is 3 days from now. 4 days if Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday. He's going to fix it Tuesday morning. So that way, you know, he's gonna put a new pump motor in there. These new washing machines they're building, guys, they're just not as good as these older ones. I've had this one for 8+ years, if not 10. And I can tell you that thing's never given me any problems. So I'm gonna let him put a new pump motor in there. That's gonna cost me a little over a couple $100. And you know, it is what it is. We all have unexpected expenses, so that just cuts back on my spending for my projects like this pump house and the off-grid and all that. And we'll see how things work out. But either way, you got to have a washing machine or go to a laundromat, and I ain't going to a laundromat. So either way, I appreciate you guys watching. All the new subscribers, thank you very much. I know my numbers going up and down, up and down, up and down. So, you know, I'm picking up some subscribers, and then some of them are probably dropping off. And I understand that. I'm not for everybody. But, you know, if you enjoy the content of watching the turkeys and the chickens and the dog and the cats, and gonna be goats if I ever get the goat pen done, and, you know, the off-grid solar that I've been working on, I'm so close to being able to be completely off the grid. You know, that inverter that I've got will automatically switch back to the grid if my batteries get weak. And it'll also charge the batteries back up if I'm, you know, like now, it's been a white sky all day, so I haven't had good sunlight today. So that's a good thing about that inverter slash transfer switch slash charger. But I'm probably going to need more solar panels. I'm probably going to need more batteries. And, you know, I was looking at the formula for figuring the amperage from watts and volts and all that. Basically, a 100-watt solar panel, 12-volt like I've got, will put out about 8 1/3, 8.5 amps. You could get up to 9, a little more, on a full hot sunlit day when the panels are good and clean. And I tested mine the other day. I'm getting a little over 8 amps. So mine are doing their job. But I've got 10. So that means I'm getting about 80 amps, 80 to 83, I think is what it came out to be, max, on a full sunshiny day. I have not had but 1 or 2 of those in the last 3 weeks. So that means, you know, I'm using more grid power than normal. But anyway. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. If you have not watched my, you know, video series on my off-grid power, and you're interested in that, please take a look at it. I try to make it as simple as possible. I'm learning. There are some things I just don't know. I'm still working on how to get my well to run off with that inverter. The manufacturer says it should run my well. So I'm actually checking into getting what's called a soft start for the well. That'll help it start up gently instead of hard and spiking the power, which is tripping the inverter. So I'm working on that. I don't know how expensive that's going to be. You know, if it's $50, I'll get it quick. But if it's $500, it's going to take me a while. So anyway, that's just part of it. But other than that, my off-grid solar will run everything on this property if that's what I choose to do with it. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate all you new subscribers once again. Y'all remember what I always tell you. Jesus Christ loves you. And so do I. Y'all be safe. Be prepared.